Hello, hello. I like to pretend like you guys can talk to me, so I'm just gonna keep saying hello. Hello. I'm Amber from Honest Family Living. I wanted to come and talk to you, hello, about cast iron cooking. First of all, it's been a week. This is the beginning of our homeschooling season. We took a few weeks off here and there. I like to pretend like we're year-round homeschoolers, but sometimes you just need a break. So we recently just had our fourth baby, our boy, 3 girls and our boy, okay, Nina. So with that, it's been a little bit chaotic and we've not been able to do too much communication via vlogging and Periscope and Facebook and whatnot. So I had to get on and I had to talk about cast iron cooking. So a lot of people who have come over to my house or who know me know that I pretty much cook everything with cast iron. And so I wanted to come in and say how much I believe in cast iron cooking. I was iron deficient growing up pretty much my whole life. Always cold. Whenever I'd get cold, a lot of my appendages would turn blue. You constantly complain about cold. So what does being cold have to do with cast iron cooking? Well, cast iron is going to put a lot of iron back into your diet. So when I started with cast iron cooking, I just started with 2 of them, 2 skillets. One was a deeper skillet. I brought them with me, I sure did. I always go back to that movie Tangled when she hits him over the head with a frying pan. I always think of frying pan, who knew? So with that, I started with this deep guy from Lodge. I think I got it on, I got this on Amazon, and it comes with another guy that just goes right on top of it. So you can also have a Dutch oven style. I liked it because every year for 1 week, we do an outdoor, we go camping basically. We do an annual camping trip. We call it Sukkot, Feast of Tabernacles. I wanted something that was going to be very versatile to keeping the biblical feasts, as well as cooking on our glass top stove. It is possible to use cast iron on a glass top stove. I've done it. You just be really careful when you put it down. So it is doable. I really liked the fact that you can make it non-stick. I had a nice set of non-stick pans that I got as a gift from a family member, I believe when we were married, and I started noticing that it started chipping off, and I thought, surely this isn't good for our health. So again, that's another scope and another blog for another day. However, I did want something that is going to be all around good for our family's health when I was cooking, and something that was going to help with my iron deficiency. Cast iron is the way to go. So let's say you go on Amazon today and you purchase yourself this lovely Lodge cast iron skillet. How do you season it? The easiest way to season it for us was we just wiped it down with vegetable oil and then we put it in the oven. You can put it in at 400 for about an hour. You have to season it. Yes, it's very important to get a non-stick surface. The greatest and most easiest way to get a better non-stick surface is to cook in it. Cook everything in it. I bake in this. I cook on the skillet with it. I put it in the fire with it. It is my go-to for everything. I don't have to have multiple pots and pans, one for the trailer, one for outside cooking for Sukkot, one for inside the house. I can bring my trusty skillet wherever I go. So not only do I have just that skillet, I went to a garage sale. This says 3. It still has a 3 on it. I got this at a garage sale for $3. So let's say that you go to a garage sale and that's something that you want to do possibly. I am going to reseason this one. The way that I'm going to reseason it is scrub it down with scalding hot water and kosher salt with a very heavy duty steel wool scrubber. Very, very good. And then you're going to rub it down with vegetable oil on the outside, on the inside. Then you're going to put your oven to 400 and put it in there for an hour. And that's a way to reseason cast iron. Some people are cool with it, some people aren't. I like to be thrifty. Thrifty is what I like to do. So that's how we're going to do it. Don't ask me why I bought this. Maybe because it's the cutest thing ever. What am I going to cook in here? A cookie. That's what I'm going to cook in here. I'm going to cook cookie. Thanks. It is cute, isn't it? It says diet or skillet. There's going to be no dieting with this tiny skillet. This was made for cookies. And if you're asking if I did get a manicure, yes, I finally did. For those of you who have been keeping track of my nails, I have mom manicured nails. So going on from there, I also just told you guys that we have 4 kids. With that, every single time I hear a friend who's come over and they see us cooking, they say, "Oh my grandma always cooked on cast iron. What a great gift that you can give your children. So that has been a legacy for me that I want to start with my girls. So each one of my cast iron is being seasoned to an inch of its life because I use it for basically every meal. Yes, even including eggs. Very easy once it's seasoned. And so once they're married, as weird or whatever that might be, that's right, it will last forever. And this is going to be the gift. So they don't know that this is going to be their gift. I don't know if they'll appreciate it possibly when they're in their younger years and coming into being a wife one day, being a mom. Obviously they're going to be a wife. Being a mom one day, cooking. But that would be such a personal gift that we could give our kids, is something that they can remember. I'm just going to keep holding it up. Something that they can remember every single day. I remember my mom cooking with this. Oh, it's so well seasoned. So you're not just giving them that new pots and pans from Target or from Walmart or from Amazon. You're giving them a legacy. I think that is just so cool. So this is going to be one gift for each kid, and I don't mind getting a new one because they are also inexpensive, and that is another great thing. He did. It says, someone said, my dad did give me a seasoned cornbread skillet. Could it get any better? That is such a gift of love. You think about a father who passes down a watch, or a mom who passes down jewelry. In our family, we don't have watches or jewelry. We have cast iron. So we have seen a great difference, especially in my iron deficiency. I am here to say that I am no longer having to take iron supplements. I don't know if it's strictly just from using cast iron, but I can say that it's made, it has made life a lot easier. We know where to go to. Also, if you do have little ones, I have found that it's great to either purchase or make the handle covers that go over it. And I don't have one to show you guys today, but I can put a link to one on our Facebook page if you find us Honest Family Living. They're great because when my little ones go to touch, which that's what they do, kids like to touch things even though it's hot and you've told them multiple times not to touch. It happens, especially with our 8-year-old. She's beginning to cook more meals herself. It's great just to be able to have a handle cover on there, and they're very inexpensive as well. So just something to look at. So this is a hobby. It's kind of like chickening. My best friend and I always talk about how once you start with about 1 to 5 chickens, you don't just stop with 1 to 5 chickens. Soon you have a whole brood of different breeds, and it's a hobby, just like chickening. Hence this guy. This is a hobby, the cookie pan. So that is my scope to you guys today, the 411 on cast iron skillets. Start. Just try it. Just see what you like. I know that it's, I'm sure, very great to go to another store and get a great gift for somebody else or for yourself as far as cooking is concerned. Try cast iron skillets. Try Dutch ovens. Try one and the same. I really like this combo. If you're interested in the one that we found today made by Lodge, again, I purchased this off Amazon. I'll put a link on our Facebook page, Honest Family Living. Check us out. Or if you're looking at us from YouTube, check us out on honestfamilyliving.com and be sure to subscribe. Have a great week. Bye, you guys.